Alright y'all, today I have another seed planting video and I have a really good update about the seeds that I had planted previously. So let me go ahead and show you what's going on with those. First, my lovely cat is here to help and hopefully not attack me. But this is so far, oh, that was a lot of water. So far what we're working with, I have the sections of lavender, the 2 rows of celery, and then the little 8 squares of peppers. But if you look closely, you can see this celery, and these lavenders have all sprouted. I am really excited about that. Again, this is my first time growing seeds inside. Actually, I think this is my first time. I grew parsley last year from seeds and that worked out pretty well. But this is my first time growing actual vegetables and I guess another herb from seeds and it working. Last year I planted lavender and I just threw it outside because I didn't realize it had to be started inside. I had none of the equipment, so obviously it didn't work. But I'm pretty excited about the celery starting to sprout. My plan is to watch how they grow, and then I'm probably going to thin out some of the squares. If any of them haven't sprouted, those are going to go, and then if any of them look a little bit small, I'm going to just try to thin it out, make a little bit more room, because I do have quite a bit more plants that I need to fit in here. But now I'm going to get started. I'm going to plant my cabbage and broccoli today. I think I'm only going to do 4 plots of those. Okay, so the first one that I'm going to start with is my Morse broccoli. This one's the container variety. I do want to grow this in a container. I think it'll just be a little bit easier for the situation we have. We do not have a very big yard, so I think that I'm going to try and do as many in containers as I possibly can. Okay, I think I'm going to do the broccoli just in these 2. So let's just go ahead and poke the little holes for the seeds. You have to plant like 1 or 2 per space. So my only problem with planting only 4 of these is I'm not really leaving myself too much room for error. So if we'd only get 2 broccoli plants if half of these sprout is my only concern. However, this is more of a trial and error thing. Since this is my first time making a garden, I'm just kind of seeing what happens if I just try naturally, and then as I see how that goes, I'll be able to do it better and better every year until our goal is to hopefully get somewhere where we can have a very large outdoor garden. I think I'm going to plant my cabbage in these rows right here. Again, just the Morse cabbage. What I'm really excited about is I bought tomatoes, but I bought a rainbow blend. We have a squirrel problem, which everywhere has squirrels, but we live in kind of a touristy town, and people feed our squirrels a lot, and we have a large amount of them. But what we realized is they only go after red tomatoes. So if you grow yellow tomatoes or even orange tomatoes, those are like 50-50, I would say. But for some reason, they completely leave alone any yellow tomatoes. So I bought this rainbow blend and I was hoping that maybe they'll leave them alone if they're different. And then also I'm going to pick them right as they start to ripen. I'm also hoping that if I leave them on my back porch instead of putting them out in the yard, my dog being out there, like when she goes outside, will scare them away because she likes to chase squirrels. And so my hope is that she will be a good deterrent. Kind of like a squirrel crow, a scarecrow, but for specifically squirrels. Go ahead and make little holes for these. Can't wait. I think these I'm also going to put in pots, which I think I'm going to have to buy some more. I don't know. I have a lot. My father-in-law gave me a bunch of flower pots, and so I'm hoping if I play my cards right, I can just use those, not have to worry about buying any. I am going to try and plant flowers around my garden too, but I'm going to buy those. I don't think I'm going to plant them just to attract pollinators, and hopefully that'll help everything grow as well. I would love to one day own a beehive or like a bee farm. That would be so cool. I would love like fresh honey. I'm not really a honey person though. I think I just really like bees, and I could just pretend that I like the honey, or I could give it to people. I like that'd be a good gift. It's just a fresh thing of honey. I also learned that you can like feed them different things and it changes the acidity of honey. If they eat oranges, it makes it more acidic. Something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong. But all right, there we go. Now I'm just gonna water these. What I've been doing too is I've been watering, oh, that was a lot, the tray, and not like going through and watering all of each individual plants, because honestly, I'm kind of scared that I'll hurt them since they're so little. So I figured if they could just, suck up the water from the bottom, that would work out pretty well. But everything so far looks like it's pretty moist still. Then we got the celery. I'm gonna mess with that one. I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. The celeries, and then the lavender. The lavender grew fast. Well, I'm concerned though, because none of the other lavender looks like it's sprouting. Hopefully those ones were just eager beavers. And the other ones will follow. But I mean, that could be 3 plants. So, hopefully. Okay, I'm all finished planting those. I put them back under the light. I'm gonna let them sit. They're sitting on a heat mat. Hopefully they start growing. I'm really excited to check back next week and see if any more lavender sprouted or any more celery has sprouted. I've tried to leave them alone as best as I can, besides like watering them, because I worry that taking the lid off too much is going to let out a lot of humidity. So fingers crossed, next time we check, we'll have more celery, more lavender, maybe even some pepper plants will be sprouting by then. And I can't wait to plant more. I'm very excited about this garden. Hopefully it continues to go well. Bye.